In this video, I will show you how to create tasks and projects in BITRIX24. I will demonstrate detailed steps and usability tips to assist you in your daily life. I already have the computer screen open, and the first place I'm going is tasks and projects. Here in tasks and projects, I have a model task to show how the dashboard works. So introducing, here we have the tasks, the projects, the Scrum methodology that you can apply within BITRIX, an efficiency report where you can measure the efficiency of a team member according to their efficiency within the tasks, and the trash can and some reports and templates data, okay? And here we come. The first step is to create a task. And here on the panel to create a task, we have the title. Here we have the description where we can put some information. And here we have Copilot, which is a tool from BITRIX that helps you create and improve your task. It is an AI. You have the ability to attach files, create a document, mention a user, add a quote note, create a checklist, and add a checklist item to enhance your productivity and organization. The checklist is really interesting because throughout the development journey of the work, you can improve the process and the procedure of creating your task. So I'm going to leave this one blank as an example. And here I have who is responsible for the task, who created this task, who will participate. So I can add several people here in BITRIX to be able to visualize this task. Important. I can also include an external user, so I can invite another user to my intranet to execute, or an external user, where they will use the URL to open in the computer's browser and where they will be able to access the task. So all he has to do is enter the email here and the name he will receive in the email with the information about this task. Here even a slightly different format emerged. And the participants, the execution time, so I can set a deadline. And here I have more information that I can add if it will be attached to a specific project or not. Let me give you an example. Imagine that you are going to create a website. And to do that, you need several team members to execute this task. For example, a writer or someone who will create the layout, a programmer. So you can create a project and attach various tasks to it. This greatly facilitates the development of the project. I can map the execution time, set reminders, and make this task repeat. Let me explain how it works. Let's say I want this task to be created every day in the morning. I will only set it for work days, and if there is any break, I can account for that as well. When will she create the deadlines? We defined them up here, so we already have this info. Down here, I can use it to attach some CRM from a client or from a client you may have. So the information when you go to that client's card, if there are tasks, comments, all of them are gathered there. I can create subtasks for this task. For example, imagine that the first step is to create my website and a subtask is to create the content for this website. So I can add a task and trigger another task to add a specific tag. So let me give you an example that I just used. I created a new tag to do the research, and this will make things much easier. I can add our task here, right? It's already here. It even duplicated. I have a few ways to view this task. I can put it in list format. I can put it in deadline format. I can put it in a planner, and I can also view it on the calendar. So there are multiple formats that I can utilize for this task visualization. Another interesting aspect is the filter functionality. Imagine you have a ton of tasks, and how are you going to manage that flow? So the filter will help you. So I can put here pending, in progress, needing some revision if it was complete, among others. And here I am going to provide an example. When I click on a task, it is here that I input the information. On the right side, I have all the settings, and down here I have something where I can input some observations. Simply input an example here and send the message. Here I can also attach files, so if you equip me, she needs to include files, photos, and everything else. You can make use of it this way. I can also mark it as a task status summary. So imagine that there are a lot of comments and I need to give a summary of what happened in this task. So I can put another example here, and it will be highlighted as a summary of the task status. Here I placed it. There is a task that serves as a subtask, thus it appeared here for me. Here I also have some viewing information, who viewed this task. So if you create it for a colleague, you can also check if indeed who created it, by the way, who received this task saw it, so who viewed it in general. I have some information in the right corner, some options that I can create a chat from this task. So the information is gathered within the same information here. I think it looks pretty cool, well controlled. I also have, in order to begin a video, I am able to generate a post or even generate an event depending on this task, correct? I will get the info and put a save here. That's it. Now, when I'm done, I also have options, right? Duplicate, generate a subtask, include in the work planner, initiate to monitor time and progress. I can also mark this task as high priority. I can add it to my favorites. So there are n pieces of information that you can include here to improve your development. And now I'm going to show you how to create a project within BITRIX24. It's pretty straightforward. Up here, I come in projects. I can come here and create a project. So do I put project or a work group? In this case, I'm going to use the project. I'm going to test again. I can choose color, themes, and everything else to make it different. And I'm off. And here I can put public, private. It depends on how I'm going to use the settings. I'm going to make it public. Here I state the owner and participants. As it's only me currently, I'll keep myself as the sole participant. Okay, he already connected a folder exclusively for this project. I'll hook up this folder. And what do I have here? I have the tasks, right? So the tasks are gathered in this case only for the project. So I'm going to test again. I'm going to set a deadline just to present. And here I have a dedicated feed for this project. So all the members, or if you want to set it up so only certain members can see, you'll be able to do that here too. You have a project calendar, you have a specific project drive, and here you have some settings, a project chat, and everything else. So the information is concentrated within a project. But remember, you can view the project task on this screen, but if you come back here to your task, the project task will also be here. So it doesn't mean it will be hidden, it means it will be in a specific space, but it's interesting for you to control the information within a project. It becomes much easier. So here it's already marked as a project. I hope this video helped. If it did, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give it a like. See you later.